Where you stand today, you feel as if you are smack dab in the middle of who you used to be and who you are becoming. During this transitional period in your life, you may feel extremely emotional. And this is because a lot of the emotions that you feel that were associated to these energies that you were attached to are beginning to boil up to the surface. You may feel extremely triggered. There may be certain buzzwords that just set you off out of nowhere here. And I'm getting that you're specifically at this place where you are absolutely tired of having to recover from people. Okay? Very specific energy that I'm picking up on here. You have been connected to a lot of people in your lifetime who you felt that you gave them the very, very best of you, divine feminine. And in return, you did not get that same reciprocal energy. So, where you stand today on your journey, you feel betrayed, you feel hurt. Okay? You feel as if these people didn't deserve those best parts of you. And you found the courage to move into this new stage of your life. But because you don't see evidence of the things you're either manifesting or what it is that you know you deserve in your heart, you may be extremely emotional. You may feel as if you have a lot of things boiling over to the surface that want to be addressed here. And this is mainly because Spirit is trying to get you to purge these emotions. I'm picking up specifically on a divine feminine who has a blocked heart chakra. And you may feel really, really emotional at this time because all of those emotions that you stuff deep down inside of you are beginning to rise to the surface. They're begging to be addressed here. It really served you at one stage in your life to navigate in a way where you had this kind of protective barrier over your heart space. It's almost as if I'm picking up on a divine feminine that was completely impenetrable. Okay? Or that's the energy that you wanted to perceive here. But the thing about emotions is that anything that we feel, any type of emotion that we have stuffed down on the inside of us, it has to come out. So this may very well be coming out of you in many different ways. You may be extremely irritable, okay? You may be extremely triggered by certain things here. And I'm picking up on a really, really cyclical energy where you feel as if you keep being approached by the same things here, okay? But your life is about to get extremely interesting because all of these things are happening, divine feminine, for you to go through a massive, massive purge. Now, keep in mind, this is a highly spiritual process. This will take your energy. Okay, you will definitely feel as if you need to practice a great deal of self-care. You would definitely need to cleanse yourself spiritually as these elevations happen, as these spiritual upgrades happen, because you're literally shifting to another timeline here. Okay? The pain is over. This very painful cycle where you feel as if you had to keep repairing your heart from person to person to person. You felt as if you had to keep recovering from people, from the things that people did to you. This is ending. You're stepping into a cycle where it's time for you to prepare for your new life. You're being prepared. You may definitely feel this energy of being guided. Some of you are getting up and doing things that you don't even know why it is that you're doing it. Your soul is literally guiding you. You may be reading, you may be researching, okay? You may be praying a lot. You may be cleansing yourself. Something that your soul is calling you to do at this time, and it's very, very repetitive, and you don't understand why. Follow those internal nudges of your soul. Your soul always knows exactly where to go, even when it doesn't make sense to you. Okay? At this time, you are being asked to take everybody else out of the equation. Because there's bits and pieces of these experiences, of these people, of this cyclical energy that's been in your life that has kind of tainted who you are at this point. And you're being asked not to let these people win, not to let these situations win, not to let them take your heart. For some of you, you've let go of the person, but that person still has a part of you. That person still has your shine. They still have your glow. Don't let them win, divine feminine. You are a very, very powerful energy. You are a very, very powerful force. You desire someone who makes you feel safe. You desire to live a life where you can bask in your essence and be your beautiful, powerful self. That stage of your life is coming, okay? There is going to be community. There's going to be love where you're going to feel safe. That's the most important thing for you at this time, divine feminine. For you to bask in all that you are, in your wonderful essence, and for you to be fully supported, okay? At this time. You may definitely be seeing 999. This signifies a massive ending. Something that is not going to come back around, something that you have learned from, that you have graduated from. You may definitely be seeing 111, okay, 222. You could be seeing 1212. There's a lot of abundance that wants to pour over your life at this time. But the key thing here is for you to be prepared. You're being asked at this time to step into the position of being very, very analytical and being very, very strategic about what it is that you want in your life. You're being guided to take everybody else out of the equation. Don't even think about anyone else, okay? Think about you. Who are you? What is it that you want? What type of life do you want to have? What type of love do you want to have? What type of career? What type of creative expression would you like to contribute to the world here? What is it that you want to put out into the world that is for your highest good and for the highest good of all here? Get extremely clear. How much money do you want to make? What does your dream home look like? What does your dream life look like? How much does your dream life cost? All of these are very, very important. You're being asked to get extremely specific, to be in preparation, okay? Because an opportunity is going to present itself to you, divine feminine, and your preparation will definitely determine the outcome and the trajectory of that opportunity. I'm tapping into extremely powerful feminine energy who deserves to live a life that is as radiant and as happy and as beautiful and as vibrant as you are. Your outside world needs to reflect your inner world, okay? The divine knows exactly who you are. The divine knows exactly what it is that you deserve. And anything that is leading out of your life at this time, divine feminine, is not a reflection of that. For some of you, you know that. And at this time, you're being guided to prepare yourself, whatever it is that you want in this next stage of your life. Don't allow this year to be a repeat of last year. Take a step in the direction of your soul, divine feminine. You are fully supported. Anything that you want right now, the universe is coming in to supply you with that. But you have to be extremely clear. This is very clear to me, coming to me. You have to be extremely specific and extremely clear about who you are, what it is that you deserve, and what it is that you are going after in your life in this next stage. You're being guided to prepare for your new life. You deserve a life that is a reflection of exactly who you are and exactly this beautiful radiant energy that is emanating from your heart space. Who were you before you came in contact with this low vibrational energy? Who were you before the world told you who you were, or that ex, or that toxic friend, or that toxic family member? You're being guided to go back to who you are specifically at your core, because that is where your magic is, divine feminine. And the more that you tap into this energy, the more that you get real and raw about your authenticity. It's almost as if things appear by magic, okay? There's also a lot of community coming towards you. A lot of like-minded individuals. There's a lot of divine feminines out there who literally feel like you stick out like a sore thumb. You feel as if you're not amongst people who have the heart like you do, who have the mind like you do. And it's almost as if you look around you and you feel so out of place. You wonder if people are, going crazy, if you're the only one who thinks like you do. You're being guided to connect with like-minded souls that are on the same journey that you are. To let your inner world become your outer world. Some of you feel extreme loneliness because you feel as if nobody will understand you. But there are so many people out there that are waiting for you, that are waiting to connect with the soul that is just like you. There's masculine energy out there that needs exactly what it is that you have. You are the complete balance. But as you begin to step into this new level of yourself, as you go through this energetic upgrade, some of you are literally being shifted into totally different timelines. Some of you have stayed in places that are way past the expiration date, relationships that are way past the expiration date, okay? They're not a reflection of who you are, and God knows who you are. That's why you feel irritated. That's why you feel triggered. That's why you keep feeling these emotions that come up. I'm tapping into very powerful energy. Your intuition is on point. You know how to read a room. You can walk into a space and you know who's real, you know who's authentic, and you know who's not. You know who you can open up to, you know who you can't open up to. And this is the reason why you have assumed this position of being extremely protective over your heart space. You won't have to do this in this next stage of your life, this painful cycle where you had to continuously recover from people who were not aware of your worth. A lot of these people were not aware of their own worth. So why would you think they would value your divinity, Divine Feminine? A lot of them didn't even deserve to be in your presence, if we're being all the way completely honest. They didn't deserve you. And it's not fair that you are in a position in your life right now where you are left questioning your greatness. You're left dimming your light. You're left feeling like half of yourself or not whole and complete because you encounter some energy that was not even worth your time, your space. So at this stage, you're really being asked to go deep, deep within your heart space and identify who you are. Reclaim your power, Divine Feminine. Prepare yourself so that when this opportunity aligns with you, you are a vibrational match for everything that your heart desires. You are extremely powerful. Your energy is extremely potent. You are a blessing to anyone that you encounter, to anyone that cross paths with you on this journey. You have been a blessing. The very same people who tried their hardest to dim your light, you come around them and you try to raise their vibration. You try to point out the best attributes in them. You see the best in people when they present you with potential. You still can see the greatness in those people. And a lot of those people never grew into that. And you poured so much of your time and your energy, invested so much in so many relationships that were not reciprocal. Those things are not a reflection of you, Divine Feminine. It's a blessing to have a heart like yours. And because you assume this position of being so giving, of being so real, of being so authentic, and still having your heart and your mind intact, for some of you, you should be crazy by now. You should have totally lost your mind. But you are so protected. So just having your sanity is a blessing after dealing with some of these situations that you've dealt with, dealing with this painful cycle. That's leaving you. It's not a reflection of you. You're better than that. And this is not in the term of worth. This is in the term of awareness. You have a divine order on your life, divine feminine. Everybody is not for you. And in life, we have to learn that the hard way. You are literally being rerouted to where it is you are supposed to be. Okay? You're being guided to prepare yourself for your new life, even down to writing it on a piece of paper if you have to journal yourself through it. If there are negative emotions that are coming up at this time, they are begging to be addressed so that they can be released. Because it's causing an energy blockage within your being. It's not allowing new, fresh energy to come in because there's energy that's stuck there. Let it go, divine feminine. It's not serving you. Okay? You are powerful energy. You have to protect your peace. You have to protect your divinity. You have to protect your essence and your light and your vitality. These people who are not a match for you, they don't get to walk away with your vitality. They don't get to walk away with your happiness and your light. That's for you. You're going to need it for where you're going. Okay? You are extremely powerful. Your guides at this time are trying to prepare you for something massive. It's going to come to you at the most unexpected time, but you will be ready. That's the whole point here. This is going to catch you off guard. You're going to have your moments where you get tired, where you feel like, why am I even doing this? Is there even a purpose in this? It's going to catch you completely off guard. You're just being asked to be obedient at this time, divine feminine. That's all. You have a very, very powerful destiny. You are a blessing. You are extremely beautiful. Your mind is still intact. Your heart is still intact. A lot of you divine feminines look nothing like what you have been through. I'm getting that. Beautiful energy, inside and out. And your life is about to be a reflection of that because that is what you deserve. Your guides know who you are. The Most High knows who you are. Your life is supposed to look a totally different way, and you know that. So you're being guided to get ready. Get prepared all the way down to the smallest detail. Get specific about it. Be bold. Speak about what it is that you really want. Don't be modest. You're here to create. And you have the most powerful partner, the Most High. The Most High, okay? Who is ready to give you everything that your heart desires. That is how much you are loved. That is how powerful you are. So don't ever doubt your power, divine feminine. The painful cycle that you went through, you don't need it for where you are going. It was here to teach you a lesson. You've learned the lesson already, okay? The painful cycle is over, but it's only over if you choose to let it go. Some of you have already left these relationships, these attachments. They're in your past, but the energy is still attached to you. You're being guided to let that go. It's no longer serving you. It's not a reflection of who you are. The situations, I don't care how tumultuous the relationship was. It's not a reflection of who you are at your core. And so you have permission to let that go. And to not let that one stage of your life define you. Because you have so much more. This is only the beginning. For a lot of you, this is only the beginning. You can't even imagine what God is about to do in your life. Because a lot of this feminine energy that I'm picking up on, you are extremely powerful. And you know exactly how powerful you are. And the people who you come in contact with, they know how powerful you are. Their worst fear is you finding out how powerful you are. Some of them know that if you were walking in your full power, they wouldn't even know you. They wouldn't have even been a part of your journey. So at this time, Divine Feminine, you're being called to prepare yourself. This newness is going to come when you least expect it, but your preparation will be the key.